This week on the 3-Minute Mentor Book Club, we talk about Michael Watkins' book, The First 90 Days. Whenever you get a new job, we all know that first impressions matter. We've actually talked about some of the first days on other episodes. It's nice to actually read a book that can really help you here. And sometimes it's nice to have somebody who can walk you through some things to do. And that's really what Michael Watkins' book does. He has 10 great chapters. I don't have time for 10 great chapters. So here's just 3 that I picked out that I thought were interesting. Okay, chapter 2, accelerate your learning. Okay, you need to take the first 30 to 45 days to listen and listen hard. Try to avoid making too many decisions, and particularly try to avoid people who test you by seeing if you'll make a decision without enough data. Now, as the book suggests, ask questions about the past, the present, and the future. What he suggests you do is talk broadly to employers, customers, partners, industry analysts, press, really anyone who can give you some insight or opinion on where you're working. What I try and do is collect as much data as I can, both quantitative and qualitative, and keep notes of it. I'm not always sure what that data is going to do for me, but it's really important that I have it, because when I put my thesis of what I'm going to do together, then I have that data to refer back to. Chapter 7 was called Building the Team. Now, clearly as a manager, that's a hugely important thing to do. What Watkins suggests in this chapter is that you look at the team you've got and test them on things like competence, judgment, energy, focus, relationship, trust, the particular skills you're going to need them to have, both to execute their job, but help you execute your agenda. And if you find you don't have the right skills, the right number of skills, and skills in the right place, then you need to think about restructuring the team. Now, I've seen leaders restructure too quickly, but really not often. What I actually see most is people take too long to restructure, and then they find that really difficult to do. And they get stuck with the team, and really it becomes their team and their problems rather than the ones they inherited. Chapter 8 talks about creating coalitions. In this chapter, he suggests that you look at around you for what he calls supporters, opponents, and the convincible. I'm guessing you're probably going to find all 3 where you work. Clearly, you need to be able to engage the supporters, help you build your agenda. You need to neutralize your opponents, and you need to spend time with the convincible to make sure they're on your side. What's most important to remember, however, is that you won't only find these within your company, you may find them outside your company and within your industry. Your network is always important, and you really might find this is the perfect time to go use it, understand it, and exploit some of those relationships you have. All 10 chapters make a good read, and I focus on 3 just to get you interested in reading the book. For as it says on the side jacket cover, the president gets 100 days to prove himself, you only get 90.